Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to Eli Talks Football and welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing all right today. And welcome to your first ever preview for 2025. Because tomorrow, Chelsea will play their first game football of 2025 going away to Crystal Palace. So obviously we're in the back end of no wins in three. Draw against Everton, then two defeats in a row, Fulham at home and Ipswich Town away. So we've really got to focus now. Like in this video, I'm going to be talking about the injuries, what we should do about this game. Going to read you the stats, going to give you guys my predicted lineup, what I think my West Coast should be doing. I'm going to give you guys my prediction, then we'll end it there. So make sure you guys are smashing the like if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new as well. Hit the bell notification so they never miss any of my content. And at the end of this video, if you guys can give your comments below about what you think about this video, do you agree or disagree with anything that I said, yeah, just make sure you guys leave a comment and I'll react to them as soon as I can. But yeah, man, the first one we're going to talk about is the injuries. Now, there is some good news, there is some, good, bad slash good news, and there is the worst news. So yeah, the good news is that Lavia is getting very close to return back in Chelsea training. So obviously he's not going to be available for tomorrow's game. He's going to be in the squad, but next week he will be available. So that is good news because yesterday I've heard on many other channels that Lavia is back, and I was like, really? I would have thought that would still be out for at least for a couple of weeks, but I watched the press conference and it's actually true. So Lavia is getting very close to training. So thank the Lord for that. But for me, yeah, like my good Matisse said, I'll bring back Andre Santos this minute because we cannot keep playing the likes of Enzo Caicedo every single time because you saw in a couple of games, Enzo and Caicedo look a bit tired. And I do get that. Like we just need to call back players the likes of, Andre Santos, all that stuff. We need to give players the likes of Mark Gui, the likes of João Felix, even Josh Armstrong some minutes, that's what I want to able to do. But I just know Wesley is not going to do that because he said that he trusts his players, but it looks like he isn't. So he needs to prove himself whether he was telling the truth or whether he was lying, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, Lavio is back. Badishu is still out, so that's the bad news. But the good news is that he will be out until February, so about 4 weeks time. So that is good. I still don't think Badishu is, has been great ever since his first injury. But at least that gives some confidence because, like I said, keep on playing wasteful, leave back home and tossing every time it's not going to work. So yeah, that's the good news is that Badishu will be out until February. Heard it. Wesley Fofana will be out for the West for a very long time. But the worst news is that he could potentially be out for the rest of the season, just like he was on the Thomas Tuchel. So, guys, it's really, really sad because Wesley Fofana, like ever since that injury, hasn't been looking the same. Like when it comes to injuries, they can kill you. They really can. So for me, we only got two options. It's either we call some players from our academy to be in the first team, the white centre back, or we sign another defender. Because this is what I've been telling people, yeah. Well, we need to like we're not going to spend a lot. Like for me, yeah, I feel like in this Driving transfer window, we need to sell the likes of, the likes of the Zarsi, the likes of Nkunku. So he's not happy. We need to sell a couple of these players because it just feels like the more I see players not getting some minutes, the more I worry that they're not going to play for Chelsea anymore. So for me, yeah, we need to sell. We need to sort the players that we need to sell first. Bring back some of the players, the likes of Andre Santos, and give Academy some minutes. And then if that doesn't work, then still we need to spend players the likes of a goalkeeper, since you know that Sanchez is going to be starting games, and we need to give Mark Gu a chance. If not so, then sign another striker. Because Jackson, like I said, he's not a bad player though, but he's not the player that can take us to the next level, finishing the Champions League. And then next season, we want a challenge, then we need to sign some experience. So to me, yeah, in the Giant transfer window, I need to see some players leaving, the likes of Chilwell, the likes of Disarcy. If Nkunku's not happy, probably sell him because we know maybe he doesn't feel so happy. Bring back Andre Santos. Let's give Academy some minutes and let's just spend some money on experienced striker, elite centre backs, and elite goalkeeper. Since you know that Philip Jorgensen isn't going to get more game time, if you know what I mean. So that's what we need because look at Fofana, injury again, just like on the Thomas Tuchel, out for the rest of the season. Lavia keeps on getting injured, and we cannot keep playing Enzo Casado so many times, if you know what I mean. So we need to sort that out. Excuse me, guys. And then, Badishu is back, but we all know he's going to get injured again. Even Reece James, he was in that squad for the Ipswich Town game, but I just have a feeling that every time James comes back, he gets injured again. So we need to really, really be focused. There's no time for like playing and laughing. Yes, you can do that on the pitch, but off the pitch, we need to be serious because if you look at the table here going into this game, we are in fourth place. Arsenal are 4 points above us since they beat Brentford. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Forest are 1 point ahead of us, or maybe it's two. Yeah, they're 2 points above us. So we just need to focus now because, like I said, my expectation this season has to change. Top four and a trophy. And if we don't do that, yeah, then I'll give Maresca time because he had some really because let's say like from the Leicester game all the way up to Everton game, we had some good moments. Like he's getting praise. But ever since then, it looks like it looks like the manager's starting to find out about Maresca's season and just find a way to beat them. So if we don't finish in the top four and win a trophy, then I'll give Maresca time, but I'm going to blame more on the owners and the Kumin team for signing in the first place because I didn't want Maresca in the first place because he came from the championship. No disrespect to him, and these owners still spent a 1.6 billion pound. If you want to say that, and we still haven't signed an elite goalkeeper, an elite centre back, an elite striker. This is what I've been telling you guys while we're not in the title race because we have got a young, inexperienced squad. And when you see TV presenters asking Madueke, Cole Palmer, and something like that saying, are you guys in the title race? You know what they're saying? They said, "Oh, I've never title race. I don't even know what that is." You know why they say that? It's because I bet you some of them, some of them have experienced the title race, but a lot of them hasn't. The likes of Sanchez, the likes of Kukurea, the likes of Madueke, Jackson, who else? Probably Caicedo, Disasi, the likes of Gusto. None of them have ever experienced a title race before. Even Philip Jorgensen, they've never experienced it. So if next season, let's say like we finish in the top four with a trophy, if next season we want to challenge for the title, then for me, yeah, we need to sign some experienced players. We need to. Not only that, not only do we need to sign experienced players, we also need to sign players that have been in the title race and have done it. We need some quality because I read a stat there that says Chelsea in 2024 have the most errors leading to goals, 41 times. 41 times, and I agree with Sofa's score. Our New Year's resolution here is to concede fewer errors that lead to goals. 41 times, and that's because of the likes of Disarcy, the likes of Robert Sanchez, all of that stuff. It's because our defenders is just not good enough so far. We've been conceding lots of goals and we have to keep clean sheets every single time. So this season we just need to call some players back, need to sort out defense and a goalkeeper and a striking position. It's as simple as that. Because if we don't, if these owners here doesn't sell the likes of the Zarsi, Chilwell, maybe Nkunku is not happy. If they don't sell them and we don't, if they just if they do something stupid, yeah, then I don't think we'll finish in the top four. Because look at Newcastle. They are now 3 points below Chelsea. If they win tomorrow, they'll be on the same point. But depending on the goal difference, they're either going to be on the same point or above us. And look at Man City, yeah? They are 4 points behind us. If they beat West Ham tomorrow and we lose against Palace, they'll be 1 point above us. Look at Bournemouth as well. Look at Fulham. These are teams that can catch up to us. So this is why we need to be serious and we need to be able to go on the winning form. Because I'm looking at our fixtures here and we should get the win. It's only up until January the 25th. That's going to be a difficult game. But look up, I'm looking at the fixtures here. We got Palace tomorrow away. Difficult, but we should win. We've got Morecambe in the FA Cup. You know, we should win that game. Bournemouth at home should be winning. Wolves at home should be winning. It's only Man City, yeah, that's going to be a difficult game, you know. So for me, yeah, before the Man City game, I need to see some wins. I need to see us building consistently, you know, because if we want to finish the top four, we need to beat the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United. I need to see us being the big six team and then also beating the teams that are below us. I'm not saying we're going to win every game, but we need to bounce back because no reason three is just not good enough, man. And like I said to people, in December, I've seen this before, where it was in the title race 3 years ago. Then when it comes to Christmas, we always seem to like ruin it. The players seem to ruin it. You know, it's not good enough, man. So we need to really focus. You know, the trial transfer window ends in 4 weeks' time. So for the next 4 weeks, these owners, yeah, need to really use their brain and focus, yeah, and spend it right. Because if not, then top four could not happen. Let's say if we don't finish top four and we win the Conference League, fair enough. I'll give Maresca time. But I'm going to blame these owners here for not fixing the situation. You know, I'm going to blame this on them and the Ukumin team for allowing Maresca to come in the first place, if you know what I mean. So we need to fix this, man. We need to. Listen, tomorrow we need to get revenge because obviously we drew to them, you know, at Stamford Bridge. So we have to win. Of course, that draw means we didn't go on our winning form against Palaces. Came to an end, but we're still unbeaten. You know, going away is not that easy, you know, but listen, we need to just make sure that that Maresco wakes up. When I see the lineup here, I don't want to see the likes of Nkunku as a false nine and Desarce as right back. Because if I ever see that again, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. I'm going to lose it because Desarce can never, ever start for Chelsea unless he's in the FA Cup or the Conference League. Simple as that. He's not good enough in the Premier League. The same goes for Sanchez. You know, I'm just sick and tired. So if I ever see that again, I'm going to lose it. And I know we're going to lose that game. You know, but I'll get to the lineup in just a minute. So yeah, tomorrow is a must-win game. We need to bounce back because if we lose to Crystal Palace, which by the way they are in 15th. If we lose to that team, then yeah, we are in serious trouble. Because like I said, Newcastle, Man City, and maybe Bournemouth, they win those games, they'll be closer to us. So it's a must-win game. No excuses. No excuse because you're waiting for, yeah, there's going to be some big questions, man. Like I said in August, there are going to be some questions. So there we go. But it's a must-win. So yeah, before I move on into my predictor lineup, let me give you guys the statistics before this game, the pre-match, what they saying on Google. So Crystal Palace 1-1 draw with Chelsea in the reverse fixture in September ended a one of 30 consecutive league defeats against the Blues. They've not avoided defeat in both league meetings since 1991-1992 when it's drawing twice. Chelsea have won 12 of the last 50 Premier League away games against Crystal Palace. It's the joint highest away win rate any side against the other in the competition. Of course, the last time we've lost to Palace away from home was in 2017. I believe in August under Antonio Conte. So you can see about 7.5 years ago since that happened. Crystal Palace have lost their opening league match in either the last 3 calendar years by an aggregate score of 12 to 2. All of these matches have also been in London derbies. Chelsea have only won the Open League match in one of the last 8 calendar years, though this was a 1-0 win against Fulham in 2024. They lost on their first league consecutive games in the 2005-6 season. That was the time where we won the league, so you can see the difference now. And finally, having lost 5 of their last 8 Premier League games this season, Palace have now just lost 2 of the last 11. However, both defeats in this one have come in home London derbies. 2-0 against Fulham and 5-1 against Arsenal. So you can see here that Crystal Palace's last 2 games at home have both ended defeats and both in the London derby. So for me, this is why we need to win this game. We need to, because if Palace beat us, then it's embarrassing. It really is, because they haven't beaten us since 2017. So we need to bounce back and we need to win, because if we do, then we'll be in third place, above Nottingham Forest. We won't be above Arsenal because both teams, because they'll be playing against Brighton, and also they'll be 1 point above us. So listen, if we want to finish in the top 4 and hopefully comfortably, we need to really focus and go on a winning form. We cannot use injuries as an excuse. We've got the likes of Reece James coming back. Lab is getting close. We need to win this game and make sure these players are properly trained and just tactically outclass their manager, if you know what I mean. So we need to let's hope we can keep Mateta quiet, Eze quiet, the whole team, because they're going to cause us problems. And if Crystal Palace do play a low block, then West Ham needs to find a way to break that low block, because you couldn't do that against Everton, Fulham in the second half, and Ipswich Town. So we need to find some way, man. He needs to, and I want to see the subs, coming on earlier, because the fact that he made subs of going 2-0 down is an absolute disgrace. So when West Ham's game management needs to change, he needs to wake up, he needs to fix this. He cannot be too stubborn like he did against Leicester, which I've been telling you at the beginning of the season. So he needs to wake up and he needs to find a way to game management to work and to fix. Otherwise, we are in serious trouble, just like Leicester was last season. So there we go. But anyway, guys, it's time for me to show you my prediction for tomorrow's game. So here we go. So as you can see on the screen, it's basically a 4-2-3-1, but we normally play a 3-2-4 formation. So as you can see, Sanchez in goal, because we all know that Philip Jorgensen played against Ipswich Town, and we all know that it's like Philip Jorgensen, hasn't played 2 games in a row. So Sanchez, I just hope he improves, but I do doubt that he's going to make another stupid mistake, and the distribution is just not going to be able to do it. So I would love Philip Jorgensen to start, but as you can see, Sanchez will be starting this game. Now, in terms of right back, there's only one change, and I want to see Josh Armstrong start this game because of a couple of reasons. Number one, I don't want to see the Sanchez right back again, because if I see that again, I will lose it. Number two, Gusto, I don't think he's a bad player, but so far this season hasn't been that great. But because sometimes he's just inverting Gusto, which makes no sense, So to me, I'll drop him. And finally, Reece James, we all know that he's back from injury, so I wouldn't risk him to start this game. So I like to see Josh Armstrong get a chance, I really would. So for me, I need to see him starting this game. The 2 centre backs, obviously, is the same, Cowell and Tossen, because that Badishield is out until February, and also Wesley Fofana could be out for the rest of the season. So just stick with those 2. Hopefully, they were bad against Ipswich. Let's hope they have a better performance against Crystal Palace away. Left back is Cucurella. Didn't think he had a great game against Ipswich Town, but hopefully we see the Cucurella that we saw against Brentford, because that's his best performance. So I want to see Cucurella inverted instead of, the likes of Josh Armstrong, because I don't think he's ready to do that yet. In terms of the midfield, Lavia is out. He's closer to training, so I'm not sure what's happening to Kundris, BR, and Cassidy. So I want them to get some rest, but you all know they're going to keep starting the Premier League. So Enzo Fernandez, I feel like he's having a good season so far. Caicedo, Haven't seen much of him, but he is getting tired. So we need to give this guy some minutes. And that's why I keep on saying we need to bring Andre Santos back, yeah, on loan from Strasbourg, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, Fernandez and Caicedo, Palmer in the 10. I want to see him on the right-hand side instead of dropping deep and allowing players to bully him and just lock him up. I need to see him on the right-hand side. And if you are playing a 3-2-4-1, ends on the left, Palmer on the right. Simple as that. Simple as that. The two wingers, Sancho and Pedro Neto, because both of them got rested against Ipswich Town. So I expect these two to start. Hopefully, both of them can have a much better performance against, tomorrow, as they should have done against Fulham. Because I don't think João Felix had a bad game. I don't think João Felix had a great game, but at least he was trying. Madueke, absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. So yeah, Neto and Sancho as the wingers, and then up top, Nicholas Jackson. Because to me, like I said, Nkunku can never ever start as a false nine. You play him as a number 10 or you put him on the bench. It's as simple as that. Because Nkunku against Ipswich Town only created one chance, and that is basically it, And he cannot do what Jackson does, which is, hold up, play, and press him. He just can't do that. And if Jackson had a bad game, I need to see Mark Guru getting a chance. I want to see how he does against a low block. I want to see that one. So to me, Jackson up top. So yeah, I'm going to 1 for it again. So Sanchez in goal, right back, Josh Achpong, left back, Kukurea, the two centre backs of Paul and Tosin, the mid pivot of Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, Jadon Sancho on the left wing, Net on the right wing, Palmer in the 10, and Nicholas Jackson up top. So that is my predicted lineup for tomorrow's game, and that's what I want to see as well tomorrow. Because if I see the Sarsi right back and Nkunku up top again, I'm going to fucking lose it. Because you all saw how we put in the worst performance of the season against Ipswich. I don't want us to do the exact same thing. So tomorrow, I need to see us really concentrate, don't make stupid mistakes. And when it comes to our final third, we need to take our chances of putting the back of net. Because Crystal Palace away ain't going to be that easy. Because I believe they're going to do. I believe they watch the games and think, you know what? If we can do this against Chelsea, like Ipswich Town 2, after we're going to win. We need to stop that. So Enzo Wesker needs to have a better game management. The players need to improve, and I need to see a win. Because if not, we are in serious trouble for now until the rest of the season. So, like I said, top for the trophy. That is my expectation, and it will not change, if you know what I mean. So there we go. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. So do let me know in the comments down below whether you disagree with anything that I said. Give me your predicted lineup if you're a Chelsea fan, if you're a Wild fan. What's your prediction? Because my one is 2-1 Chelsea, even though I think that it's going to be a draw. But hopefully Chelsea can bounce back and get the win. So I'm going to go 2-1. Goal scorers for Chelsea, I'm going to go for Palmer and Jackson. For Crystal Palace, I might go for Philip Mateta, and that's basically it. So yeah, 2-1 Chelsea. Don't forget there will be a live watch along and a match reaction after the game. So make sure you tune into that one. So yeah, and then on Sunday, I'll be doing the Liverpool versus Manchester United live watch along because that's a big game. So you guys don't want to miss any of that one. But yeah, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, share this to all your friends and family. Leave the comments down below. And yeah, take care, guys. And as always, up the Chelsea, a must-win game. Come Chelsea. Let's bounce back. So as always, take care of yourselves. And in a bit, people. Peace.